We have been hearing testimony from one of the most anticipated witnesses at Nova Scotia's mass shooting inquiry. Lisa Banfield was the longtime partner and common-law spouse of the man who killed 22 people back in 2020. The CBC's Catherine Tunney is in Halifax at the inquiry. So, Catherine, I do want to ask you about that testimony in a moment. But first, there's been a lot of tension around who can question her. So what are the developments that just occurred?
Yeah, it was a dramatic moment here in Halifax. The families of some of the 22 victims who were killed back in April of 2020 have left the proceedings. There was a break in testimony, and they came to the mic. Their lawyer spoke on behalf of them, saying that they're not happy with the way that things are going. They're not happy with their testimony so far, and they're really not happy. They haven't had a chance to cross-examine her. A lawyer for one of the or a group of the families saying, you know, they think that there are inconsistencies in her telling, and they wanted a chance to at least get at those. So they have left just in this room. They're just empty now, but just a few minutes ago, you know, they were hugging each other, kind of patting each other on the backs, and then they walked out. The lawyer says they are going to regroup and think about what their next options are as this inquiry continues. Now, Banfield is expected to finish some of her testimony, probably the last bit of the day, but it is to a room that is now largely empty chairs.
Okay, so now about the testimony from Lisa Banfield. What have been some of the key points there?
Well, some of the things that stood out to me, she did say that she lied to police at one point. The police were called in to a call of violence. And when they spoke to her, she said that she lied because she was so afraid of her partner, Gabriel Wortman. She also says that she knew that his guns were illegal. She never reported them. And she says she never thought that he would use them on other people. But she did say that, you know, she was worried that one day he would use them on her. Take a listen.
There was a couple times that he... if we had a fight, he put the gun to my head to scare me and said that he could blow off my head. So I was scared. I'm not gonna say anything.
So you can see she's very emotional throughout the day. Another emotional moment came, you know, they were asking her about how she and her partner knew the victims. They were kind of going through them one by one, family by family. And many of the victims were random or seemingly were random. And she had a moment where she says, you know, she's haunted by the idea that if she hadn't escaped, if she had stayed there, would he have gone on? Would he have gone on to kill 22 people? Of course, we can't answer that question, but she says that haunts her.
Catherine, thank you for this. That is Catherine Tunney reporting from Halifax.